Hello there, and welcome to another episode of BION Sounds. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of a different episode. I had both the Starcaster and the Strat from Tom Delonge listed for sale. The Strat's already gone, I sold it last week, but the Starcaster, somebody just offered me something on a trade. So I will guide you guys through the process that I would take in order to see if it's a nice trade and if it's possible for me to do that and if it's something that, you know, at the end of the day is going to benefit me or not. So I have my computer here and we're going to go through the first idea behind it. This guy messaged me and he sent me pictures of this guitar. So you can see here it's an Epiphone. It's a Flying V. I mean, you can see because of the case, which is nice that it comes with a case too. It's a black V with some signatures, okay? So the signatures, theoretically, as per what he's saying, this guitar was signed by Motörhead. So there's no documents, there's no paperwork, there's nothing to actually make sure that this is real. So I want to take some steps and see what we can make out of this and if it's going to be a possible trade for me or not. So the guitar is in good condition, as you guys can see. There's nothing wrong with it, at least apparently through the pictures. Of course, if we can see the guitar in person, that's a completely different thing. At least from the pictures, everything looks good. Apparently no crack on the headstock, which is nice as well. And it's a U07 12 13 30. Okay, we're gonna take a look at that. Okay, so that's the first thing that I would take a look at. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go to Reverb and I'm gonna look for an Epiphone Flying V black. I'm gonna put black just so I can take, because the majority of the Flying Vs are not gonna be black. Yeah, it looks like this would be one of the closest ones. Let's take a look, see what we can learn from this. Somebody took the Epiphone logo out. Let's say U99, which means that this is probably in 1999. Ta-da! So the other one was an 07. Epiphone. Okay, this is a little bit closer to what the one he's offering me. This is a U98. This is going for $750, which is not a bad price. This is $875. This is closer. Somebody put a Gibson logo in there. Okay, that's kind of okay. Okay, so I think that this is a good parameter for us to use as a comparison. And you can see that these two are the same kind of model because they all have the three knobs in a row. So that's the same as this one that the guy sent to me. Difference being that this one has a black pickguard, but maybe this was like swapped at some point. At least that's what it looks like to me. There's something here. It says So there's apparently like a tour kind of thing. Okay, so that being said, the next thing that I would do in order to see, so trading a guitar that I paid $750 for, that I'm listing it for $825. If I swap that $750 for a guitar that is theoretically $700 or maybe even less, $650 maybe, I'll be losing money. Let's put it like that. But we're not taking in consideration that this guitar might be signed by Motörhead, which Lemmy's already passed. So there's a little bit of an increase there. I've bought things signed before, and I always put a limit to myself, like, hey, I'm gonna buy this. If this is not worth anything, it's cool to have it regardless, but I'm not overpaying because of that. So if the guitar is $750 and I'm trading for a guitar that I bought for $750, I'm not losing anything, but I might be gaining if the signatures are real. So we're gonna go to Google and we're gonna put Motörhead signatures, and we're gonna compare. I can see Phil something here. The only one for me that is kind of like, is this Lemmy? It looks like it. And he has the little arrow pointing up. Okay, so Mickey D might be the one that signed this. And then Phil Campbell, right? So Phil C. And then, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So Phil, it kind of matches up. Let's see. So you have the open P, the kind of fast H and I, and then the L kind of thing by the end. So here we have open P, the same kind of H and I kind of like attached to each other, and then a different L with the little by the end. And if you don't know what I mean by the end, then you should know. You should know. That's all I can tell you. I mean, Mickey D kind of matches, because you can see the little... I'm very peculiar with like signatures and stuff like that. I'm a pain in the butt with my own handwriting and stuff, so it's kind of easy for me to spot a few things. How he crosses the Y here by the end, and then the D comes right on top of it. You can see the same thing over here. And again, don't go through me if you're trying to buy something like this. Just make sure that you're not paying for the actual signatures. But if you send to someone and you can get them confirmed and verified, then you might have a guitar that now is worth twice the amount just because you have some nice signatures there. But yeah, I can kind of see the signatures kind of matching up. And then Lemmy's is usually the problem, because he changes his signatures so much that it's hard to, like, every time it's a different signature. It's almost impossible to know. But the L here, where is it? That I was looking for here. See, Lamb. I can see that kind of here. Okay, so thinking about the guitar itself, I wouldn't trade this guitar if it was a regular Flying V to the Tom Delonge guitar. we're talking about a $700 versus, I don't know, it's like $1,200 that the Tom DeLonge guitar goes for brand new. So I would be losing money. That being said, the fact that I only paid $750 for the guitar opens up possibilities, okay? So this guy doesn't have this guitar listed for sale, which kind of helps in a way, because there's nobody interested on the guitar, and he wants to meet this afternoon in order to maybe, you know, check each other's guitars and go from there. So he wants to meet about an hour from here because he's from another state. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go there, check the guitar. I've already played the Tom DeLonge guitar for a good time. Already had my fun with it for sure. So new guitar coming in. Let's see how it looks in person to begin with, of course. And if it's a good deal, it's a good deal. If I can match the signatures and get it certified, I might have a you know, a $1,200 guitar, $1,300 guitar, whatever it means to somebody that would love to have those signatures on a guitar. So let's wait for him to send us a message of exactly what time we're gonna meet, and we'll go from there. Done deal.
All right.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
And here it is. The guitar is in perfect condition. I mean, it makes sense. If the guitar was signed by someone, you're not gonna play it as often, at least. I mean, you're gonna, you know, grab it here and there and just like stare at it and enjoy it, but you're not gonna play it. You're not gonna, you know, go through the process of screwing up any of the signatures. So yeah, the first thing that I did when I grabbed the guitar was looking at the heel and looking at the back of the neck, the headstock, just to make sure that it was in one piece and everything was good. I mean, the guitar is pretty much brand new. I think that they actually bought this guitar only for them to sign. There is a tour thing here on the pickguard, and actually this guitar has a white pickguard, and somebody actually put this kind of a sticker on top of the pickguard. I will do a in-stock series of it, and I'll keep you guys posted on the signatures as soon as I send it to be authenticated. This is another proof that things happen every single day. You never know where you're gonna land and how things are gonna happen if you don't try it and step up and go for it. So thank you guys for coming. I'll see you on the next one, and ciao.